Tip number 3, you're not a nice guy, so don't act like one. You've always heard the saying that nice guys finish last, right? And the reason why nice guys finish last is because what happens is that nice guys are basically just guys who are acting nice. They're not really nice. So being a nice guy is a phony thing. This is why I say you're not a nice guy, so don't act like one, right? You are you. You understand? So what happens is that you have to understand that when you are being yourself and you are doing your thing, you're not going to come across as nice if you're honest, right? A lot of times when guys are dealing with women, they're not honest. So then they come across as a nice guy, right? And so what a nice guy does is that he tries to impress a girl. He tries to, do everything to, get her to like him. He tries to do so many things that are sort of out of his element, out of his character in order to make a girl like him, right? But the thing is, he's not being honest with himself and he's not being honest with the girl, right? And this is why I'm saying that you are not a nice guy, so don't act like one, because if you are doing that nice guy thing, you're not being yourself. So if you just be yourself and you say what you want to say, you interact with the girl and express yourself honestly, then you're not going to come across as a nice guy and you're going to be more attractive to her, right? Because this is the thing. Sometimes you're going to be on a date with a woman and, y'all might have a conversation about something and she might say something that you don't agree with, right? And what a nice guy would do, he's just going to agree with her anyway because he thinks, okay, let me agree with her so she can like me, right? But the thing is that if you keep agreeing with everything she says, if you, laugh at all her jokes, you think everything is cool, and she's going to look at you like, man, this guy seems like he's just trying to be too nice. I'm not really getting a real sense of who this guy is. You understand what I'm saying? Because this is the thing. With human beings, we're multi-dimensional. So the thing is that if you are coming across just this one way and you're being extra nice, then it comes off as phony. Do you understand what I'm saying? So the thing is, you have to get rid of that nice guy mentality. You just have to be yourself and be authentic in how you're coming across to the girl. And this is why, they say that women, quote unquote, love bad boys, right? And the thing is, the bad boy, he comes across more natural and honest, because what bad boys do is that they come across where they're sort of just doing their thing. They do whatever they feel they need to do. And sometimes that bad boy seems like a cool guy, and sometimes that bad boy does some messed up type of stuff, but there's that balance there where he's like cool one minute, the next minute he's doing whatever, right? Now, the nice guy, he's just consistently nice, which nobody is. So you come off as phony. You understand? So this is why you have to get rid of that nice guy stuff. All you need to do is to get rid of that nice guy feel or that nice guy energy is just to be honest. So when you're on that date and a girl's like, hey, such and such and such, and you disagree with what she's saying, you can be like, you know what? I don't really feel that way. I feel this and this and this. So you're not coming across as a guy who is just, catering to her and doing all these things because he wants her, to like him, right? You come across as more real. You come across, even to a certain extent, you're more on that bad boy side, or she'll look at you like that because you're being more honest. You have more layers to you. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you got to understand that you are not a nice guy. The problem is that guys think that being a bad boy or whatever is something like, they're like, oh, I'm not a bad person. We're not talking about that. You can be a good guy. So there's a difference between being a good guy and a nice guy. See, a good guy is a guy who's, your average type of dude who respects people, who's a good person to people. That, I'm assuming, is you, right? But a nice guy, when we talk about game, we're talking about a guy who's bending over backwards, who's being fake, who's saying whatever he needs to say in order to get a woman to like him. He's not being honest. And women don't like that. Women can sense when a guy is being that way. So you can be a good guy. A good guy is the type of guy who will disagree with a woman if he's not agreeing with her. A good guy is a guy who's going to be honest with a woman when he's dating her. You understand? And that's the type of men that women are into. You understand what I'm saying? It's not just about, oh, you got to be a bad boy and women like jerks and all the other stuff. The real reason why women like jerks is because jerks seem more honest than a guy who is being the nice guy, because sometimes a jerk or that bad boy, like I was saying earlier, will be cool. And in one minute he might act like a jerk, and the next minute he might act like a cool guy. But the nice guy is constantly nice all across the board, which comes off fake. So this is why you have to understand, you are not a nice guy, so don't act like one. Be yourself, be you. You understand? Be honest.